Welcome back to Down with America, Up with Other Countries.
Seriously
with
though, like
Emu Gaming.
I mean, I love America. I love living here. It's not
a continuation, by the way, of the previous episode. If you
so if you want to go watch the last 3 minutes of the last episode,
you'll hear all about
it. Or just watch the whole episode and enjoy the laughs.
Yeah, and then share it with your friends. Like, comment, and subscribe.
we need help.
I think I've gotten all the stars.
So
this season.
Yeah, so that's in France with the elementary kids, continuing the conversation from last episode, and then in Italy. They had a Michael Moore did this documentary. I think it's like Who Should We Take Over Next? It's like a kind of like a satire to America always taking over places, and like he went to Italy, and he went to this. I forget what the company's called, but it's some like really fancy motorcycle shop, like where they make motorcycles, and their assembly line goes so slow, but they make sure the quality, everything works.
Better quality.
They put the motorcycles through like a wind tunnel, have like people get on them and drive, make sure they're turning right and stuff. And
so man, it's cheaper just to pay off the guy who loses his leg in an accident.
Yeah,
because
it's
the wheel came off.
And like the people are so much happier going to work there because they get 8 weeks paid vacation. Yeah. Not just 8 weeks vacation, they get it actually paid.
Yeah.
I mean, most places here in America, you're not even... we're not even required to give any kind of vacation.
Yeah, where I work, I have...
some companies do it just to keep their workers sane.
Ours, you get a week. You get a week, and then after 2 years, you get 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But you earn it each month. You earn if you have the 1 week.
Yeah.
You earn 3.33 hours, and you can't use it until you have half a day.
Oh wow!
So it takes 3 months to get a day of vacation.
When the thing with the car happened, it was just instant.
Yeah, Faith had a day vacation and had to use it all up. Essentially.
Oh yeah.
To be able to not get like a point to punish.
And Monday, because I have all the tests and stuff that I have
These are
to
from
do,
Mario 64 too.
I just earned a half-day vacation
balls.
again, and it's all going to be gone again because I have to use it because you don't give us sick days, and if you have to take off a day and you don't have vacation time, you get a point.
Not that I'm knocking where I work, because I like where I work.
Yeah,
it's just that their money is low.
Yeah, we're not mocking like our job. We got good jobs in the U.S. I mean, they pay. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many more incentives out in the world for with other countries. They just, it's almost like we look at them, they just have it so much better than us. I mean, it's sad to say.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with 8 weeks.
People are like, well, you gotta have pride in your country, but it's but
sometimes you gotta realize that the country isn't the best at times.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think America
has faults.
I think America's good, but I think there's definitely issues.
Good thing Trump's here to fix it.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I mean, Trump hasn't done the worst job as a president. He's just got a big mouth. That's he's not a bad president, I don't think. It's just some of the stuff he says he doesn't really put a lot of thought into. I'm sorry if you don't agree with that.
I think he would not get as much flack if he didn't post so much on Twitter.
If he would just behave
and not run his mouth all the time.
I think the situation in North Korea, it's bad. They're harming their own people, but I did a research paper on North Korea, and North Koreans hate us.
Yeah.
Like, the actual citizens of North Korea hate Americans. So, like, the feeling's neutral. They like their ruler. Exactly. I mean,
like we've had it shoved on our phone.
Yeah.
We need to hate them.
Exactly. It's just like they're no different than us. I mean,
hey Mario.
We act like we're some big heroic country that's trying to save everyone, but when we're raised to hate Muslims, when we're raised to hate North Koreans, it's just not a good culture to be around. I mean, I think the stat is 61% of our taxes go to the military.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount.
And
honestly.
like we got a massive military as it is. And don't get me wrong, we need a military. I mean,
I'm not knocking the military. I don't think we need as much money going to it.
No, exactly. Like, we got a big enough military as is. We don't need to be building these bombs that can just destroy worlds.
Yeah.
We need to promote education.
Well, yeah, the fact that
I'm going to be a teacher.
We have enough bombs.
The wages for a
blow
teacher
up the world
is laughable.
18 times.
Yeah, it's
why do we need that?
When is enough enough? You know?
Yeah, well, I think
It's-
one bomb that could blow up the world is enough. Like, what's the point? Why do you
I
need
know.
more?
And now here we are getting political again.
I know, this is like, I don't know what it is about
It's
today's.
it's the world. No, it's not today. It's the world.
Yeah, I was gonna
we
say, I
live in
don't.
right now.
I think it's just because all
a
the
little
crap that's
messed
going
up.
on is that's everything everyone's talking about.
Yeah. And like I feel like Spencer and I have reasonable opinions on stuff too. Like we kind of meet in the middle. Like I say, we got a friend that hates Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Like literally hates him. And I still got pride, like American pride. I like the president. I'm still gonna, whoever it is, I'll just bite your tongue and move on. But there's people out there that are like, oh, he's not my president and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean,
the star? Okay,
it's right here. Yeah.
It's like, where's the star?
It's just a messed up world. I mean, hate goes a long way in today's society.
Mm-hmm. I think people just need to respect each other more. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have just
Like,
they don't
see
respect each
they
other
see like the
anymore. They
like
like
the
just
person that
scream-
practices Islam,
Yeah.
and they think, oh my god. I mean, I'm not guilty all the time, but I'm guilty sometimes too. Is like they could be anybody. I mean, they could be someone that doesn't look like a Muslim.
Yeah.
Anybody can be a terrorist. I mean, look at the Las Vegas shooter. He's an American. They don't label him as a terrorist because he's American. You know?
Oh no! I just chose this galaxy, and it's the one I have to roll the ball.
Yeah.
It's not good. It won't be good.
Oh, speaking of the Las Vegas shooting, there's a conspiracy theory about that. Yeah, so the FBI has not been giving out any information at all on this, and people are speculating that the dude worked for the FBI and was trying to make a deal with ISIS terrorists, like to capture him. Like, oh, we got you, we're gonna lock you away and stuff. But the theory is that the ISIS terrorists killed the guy before, like they shot him, then they took the guns and shot out the windows and killed the people. The ISIS people did that.
Oh.
Yeah. But usually ISIS is pretty on top of claiming stuff that they do. Like, they'll be the first ones to say, hey, that was us, So that's like, but that's a theory that, like, they shot him and made it look like a suicide.
Yeah.
But, like, open fire. And, like, there's people that were at the Las Vegas shooting that they said they heard 2 shooters. There was more than 1 shooter. And that's just like, oh man, conspiracy theories are just so wacko. Like some of the, I mean, that is somewhat believable. I mean, I won't discount that, but like I said, like ISIS is usually on top of taking credit for stuff they do.
Yeah, because they want you to.
They want you to fear them, And I'm pretty sure like ISIS actually went out of their way and said that that wasn't us.
That wasn't us. That was you guys doing.
Yeah, you guys are insane.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
This one's a little. Any of the ones that are like this are kind of touchy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, they were talking about conspiracy theories with Shane Dawson on the.
yeah, you mentioned
H3
something about
podcast.
ghosts and then you just kind of brushed over that.
Well,
What
no,
were
you
talking
said you
about?
don't believe. I don't know.
I said I wasn't sure. You said something about Shane Dawson and ghosts.
Yeah, we could talk about that. Yeah, Shane Dawson
Yeah.
had a podcast with Ethan Klein and Gila Klein. They run the H3 podcast, which I've been watching extensively lately. They had one with Shane Dawson that just came out recently, and it was so good. Like Shane talked about, I think we talked about it a little bit here in Donkey Kong, but he talked about his allegations, and then he talked about that he believes in ghosts because he never used to believe in ghosts, but he had a grandmother that recently died, and he kept her robe and like hung it up in the.
Sorry.
He hung it up in his closet, but he had his closet open, and like he just glanced over to his right, and his grandmother was in the robe. And like he was like freaking out. He went to his brother, and then his brother, without even question, went up to him and is like, "You saw Grandma too?" Like without even Shane acknowledge, like,
What?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then that's when Shane kind of got into like ghosts and stuff. So he went to see what's the person called that can talk? Medium. Yeah. So he went and saw a medium, and he didn't give the medium any background on his life. He had an uncle that killed himself, and Shane back at that time was like really close to like actually committing suicide because he had like eating disorders and stuff, and he was really close to actually killing himself. And then the medium said that she said, "Your uncle told you not to do it. Don't kill yourself." and like that like shook him up. Like that kind of changed his life. Honestly, that's why he's probably still with us today.
Yeah, I know that. Like, I don't know. I've had some weird things. I think we should. Next time on Emo Gaming, we'll talk about ghosts.
Ghost?
Ghost.
Scooby Doo.
Ruh-roh. Raggy, why is there peanut butter all over your genitals?
Oh God! You do this with Pluto and Mickey.
Oh, God.
Oh boy!
All right, bye.